Helena, an 18-year-old girl, had her life rebuilt by the strength and determination of her mother, Dulce, a successful woman in her career as a lawyer. Helena's story is an impactful testimony of how faith, prayer, and fasting can transform lives. Since the age of 12, Helena began to show signs of rebellion. The frequent absence of her mother due to work and the lack of a present father, who had separated at the beginning of the pregnancy, contributed to the feeling of loneliness that Helena felt. Without explicit reasons, but deeply marked by emotional absence, Helena ran away from home and ended up living on the streets, under an overpass. There, she became dependent on drugs and alcohol and began robbing to support her habit. Dulce, devastated by her daughter's situation, realized that there was no other solution than to turn to faith. She began to pray and fast fervently for Helena, asking God for a miracle. During this period of intense devotion, Dulce never gave up hope of seeing her daughter rescued. After months of prayer and fasting, Dulce finally saw her prayers answered. With the help of the authorities, Helena was rescued from the streets. The reunion was emotional and full of tears, but also of hope. Dulce took Helena back home, where she began the difficult but rewarding process of rebuilding her daughter's life. With her mother's unconditional support, Helena began to understand that life had a purpose and that God always wanted her to win. Gradually, she freed herself from her addictions and began to rediscover the love and peace that had been absent from her life for so long. Dulce, in turn, felt strengthened in her faith. She saw that her sacrifice, her prayers, and her fasting were not in vain. Helena's transformation was a living testimony to the power of prayer and fasting and the strength of a mother's love. Today, Helena lives a full and meaningful life. She rebuilt her relationship with her mother and found new purpose in helping others facing similar challenges. The story of Dulce and Helena is a powerful reminder that, even in the most difficult circumstances, faith and love can transform lives.